Radio, ladies and gents, let's do Mirage, the new hero of the patch, and this guy is so strong. Right, first I'm going to just explain a bit about the hero, and then we'll go into actual gameplay of me playing the hero and winning a game. It took me 9 games to win. Dude, let me show you some stuff. I lost the games, but I didn't lose myself, like the team lost. I'll show you a little clip quickly. Have a look. Okay, so have a look here. 9 games played, 1 game won. That seems terrible. But just look at how the games went. This is the game I'm going to be showing you guys. So this is the stats we had for that. 14 for 3. My whole team did good. So yeah, that was a great game, and that helps. But the rest of the games sucked. Look here. 8 for 4. Right? Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Mirage. 22 for 5, and we lose. What is this? 11 for 6, and we lose. So, I feel so bad. Dude, this hero is insane. Let's just get some basic items here. Stuff that you would like to get. Get some Mystic Slow, improve reach for... we set that one. Improve burst. Just some basic items. We usually get leech. Those are some of the basics I like to have. That one. Alright, some basics. Let's quickly burst down this guy. Alright, first of all, you have your tornado. Alright, you just turn into a tornado, sweep through the guy. He's lifted in the air for a little bit. And there we go, the increased duration, if you put it on this... did I put it on that? I don't know. But yeah, oh, I don't have increased duration, that's another thing I like. Ooh, duration extender. That's another thing I like, because you lift him for longer. Have a look, he's going to stay up there for longer. And when you do that, you go through him, and that's when you start shooting him, getting some headshots in. Now, I've got Vampiric Spirit to add to the attack speed, and, dude, get Ricochet. Get Ricochet. Because when there's a crowd of people, they're pushing your guardians, your walkers, things like that. You spray into them, it stacks this debuff on all of them. Right, we'll show you some clips on that. Let's run one close, quick. You gotta see this. Alright, so you can see here we're doing base defense, and we are basically focusing on single targets at the time. But you'll see there's stacking debuffs on all of them. We've got ×2, it's going to go to ×4 next, it's going to go to ×8. And then have a look at this burst that's going to come out here. Just check it out, look at that. Both of those heroes, Yamato and Ivy on half. Alright, and we're back. But yeah, so have a look quickly. This guy, gonna run through him, activate Vampiric Spirit. And now, we're dishing out quite a lot of damage in a short time. Let's get the stacks up nice and high. 1400 burst damage. Right, when your stacks are full. And you can sometimes get them that high if the fight continues for a long duration. Or you're shooting the enemies around that guy. He's not actually taking the bullet damage. Dude, that burst is just insane. Alright, next one is your Scarab Beetle. You can only attach 1 Scarab Beetle per player or creep. So if you pushing the lane in the early game, it helps because you throw one on him and then you throw some on the creeps. Where's my creeps? So just chuck one on that creep there. Off you go again. Then this is the Jin's Mark. It's the stacking ability where we're talking about that gives you the magical burst. And it's a multiplier, so obviously the more stacks you have on, the more it multiplies the damage. At the moment we're doing, what is that, 97 plus 71, that's a shit ton of damage, right? And then the Traveler, this is pretty cool, so TP to any point on the minimap where you can see an enemy or friendly unit, and then you start spraying and praying, dishing out loads of damage, 4k damage. And then pop. Right. That's the gist of the hero, you guys get it. This is kind of the build that I like, but you'll see when we're playing as well how I build them, how I farm. So let's run into some gameplay for you guys. So, laning stage, it's me versus Viscus. Now, in the beginning I was doing well in the lane, I was beating him in lane just slightly, but a win is a win, you know. Until I make a little blunder, and unfortunately that cost me the lane. Over here you can see I'm still slightly ahead of him, but he starts chasing me here and gets a nice punch, gets me up close. I try and dodge a little bit, lift him up. I think maybe I can still do enough damage to actually, you know, kill him if I can get the burst, but I'm still too low level. I actually charge off a punch here, and he gets his orb out, or his cube out, and that heals him enough. I think if it wasn't for that heal, I would have won that battle. But either way, alright, we lost the lane because of that. You can see now he is higher net worth than me. He's got better items than me. So from here on, I stay far back, and we just farm. Alright, make sure we are getting that farm so that we can get those items, and we can come online at a later stage. So I don't like playing too close range from him. Yes, I know with the tornado you are going to be close range, but I like to poke and harass from a distance, and you'll see that later in the game as well, building up those stacks. This is our first ult of the game. We see that this bad boy old Shiv over here got aggressive, and we decided let's go out and assist our teammate. Unfortunately our teammate did already die, but we get the revenge kill, we get some free XP, we get some free farm. And then I need to actually get back to my lane, because otherwise it's going to be taken by Viscous. Now you can see I'm 4k now versus Viscous is 4.5, so I'm still basically losing the lane, and he's going to get my Guardian soon. But I decided to not go back to my lane, even though I know I have to. I decided, okay, let's get some harass up on this lane at least and see what we can do. And as soon as the enemy comes back, we back off and we go back to our lane. As soon as we kill Shiv, we first need to kill Shiv a second time. Make sure he's having a bad game over here. A couple of punches and a last little thwack on the behind, and off he goes, and then you'll see immediately back to base. But I've already lost my Guardian, so bad for me, but I don't want to have my Walker pressured, so I'm back in lane, but I see another opportunity on the Shiv. He already killed my teammate again, but I decided let's not make this Shiv get any stronger than what he is already. Everyone knows a Shiv late game does a ton of damage, but I end up losing that little engagement, or the little scuffle there. Didn't do too well, but yeah, it's okay, man. We can heal up a little bit and then re-engage. If Shiv's still there, we can try and use the tornado to get another kill, and then also if our teammate comes back in lane, we can try and use him as well. So we see Shiv is still here. We start landing the Scarab. The Scarab helps lower his bullet resistance, and now we start chasing, use the tornado, lift him, a little of spraying. He's gonna pop pretty soon, and down he goes. Alright, so that's good. Now you can see I'm starting to climb in the network. I've got 1k above Viscous, or around about the same as Viscous. Now we see him and we decide it's time to go for him. Alright, I've got a teammate that's also coming to help. Moen Krill was excellent this game. At the beginning his combo isn't that long, so the intention there was not to steal, but to rather save or get that last minute lift so that the Viscous can't escape. If he uses his Google and escapes, that's basically a waste of time for us. So yeah, we just wanted to make sure that we get that kill, and I did steal the kill with it, but that was not the intention. Alright, we'll see Moen Krill does excellent this game, so I'm going to stick around him for a large portion of the game. I want to make sure that I stick to him. I can see he's not a terrible player, and if I just help him out a little bit, we can definitely make this game work. So here I have to use a tornado to escape the Haze ult, get some bullet evasion, and just get some distance between us. And now from here on, I'm just spraying everywhere, hoping to get some stacks off on some of the players. You'll see I already have my ricochet. I wouldn't say rush it, but I get it very early so that we can start putting up stacks on the enemy here. I'm keeping an eye on my HP. I am pretty much half HP at the moment, so a bit nervous. And here you can see that the stacks don't build when he's in cube. I thought it might. I get the lift off and we get the kill on Viscous here, but I thought maybe the stacks would still apply even if he was in cube, but it just didn't. So here I use my my scarabs to get a little bit of healing off. It's not going to be enough, so we switch over, go back base, heal up, go to another lane, and start jungling. Now have a look here quickly how this ricochet just affects all these other creeps in this little area, and I make him pop with the Jin. So it's amazing. Now Vampiric Spirit, the next item we pick up here, it's just going to give you that rate of fire. That's something we really lack, and I use it right here. As soon as I pick it up, we go and get a kill with the Vampiric Spirit. It is just so crazy to buff up that stacks, to get more and more stacks. I get a hell of dodge here. This is not the tankiest of hero out there. I know I've got a lot of HP now, but I just picked up a healing or a HP buff. And at the moment we are killing Haze again. Alright, close quarters, and we just make her pop. That is this hero Mirage is so freaking strong. And if you play him right, if you have that ricochet as well, a bit of rate of fire, you build up those stacks and you just they pop like a little watermelon, you know. Alright, so important, always keep up your farm. Don't just rotate from lane to lane. While you're rotating, have it go around. Make sure you hit all the creeps, even the little ones. Each little bit helps, right? We got ample cash, so we need to go to the shop and we go buy more spirit items. We increase our stamina. We get the buff stamina so that we can escape more. I need to keep distance. Like I said earlier on, I try and keep range and harass. Just poke them from a distance and build up those stacks so that we can make them pop. Now over here, me and Wraith have a big little scuffle. It's going back and forth. I'm not sure I can beat her because I'm scared of the lift, but as soon as I get her low enough, I know that if I can get the tornado off, I can start spraying. But luckily Infernus also comes in here. That scares the crap out of her. She tries to run. Don't know why she didn't use her card. Maybe she used it earlier on, but yeah, that nets us the kill. And I see Moan crawls up ahead, so I want to get to him, come help him, but also don't want to leave the creeps behind on the way there, you know. We have killed 3 of them already, so not too bad. I can see there's a bit of a scuffle on the side here. Ult is available if necessary, but we are so close that I don't think we need to use it. My build on this guy is I max out the ult because you get the extra rate of fire. I get basically, I start off with the Jin, then you get a couple of 2 levels in the Jin, 2 levels in Tornado. Scarabs I leave for last. I don't care about the Scarabs too much. And then I max out my ult for that rate of fire so that when I rotate in for a gank, if someone's pushing out a lane, I know I can secure that kill. And then the next thing we level is our tornado and the Jin's mark, and then from there on we just slowly have a go and build up the rest like the Scarabs. Scarabs not something I use too often. Here you can see I go in for a little harass, but I was very low, so I had to back out quite quickly. Now over here we see some engagement. We see that Wraith is already low, so it's going to be an easy kill. Look at that pop Vampiric Spirit, and she just disappears. Alright, that's like hardcore disappear, gone. Now we can start poking again, keep our range out of damage range, so he can't do much damage to me from there. And you can have a look, we're going to build up some stacks. We've got 4 stacks on him, and then we have to refocus on the threat at hand, closer person, and we build up some stacks, make them pop. You can see like almost half HP for those heroes on a 4 times stack. Imagine much higher. See the tornado, don't land the tornado. Oh, I did land the tornado, sorry I did. But he lands his ult, and I get the hell out of dodge once again. I'm not the tankiest hero out there. But now we got a pocket over here. We need a silence for the pocket though. And I don't think I get it this game. I think I had enough other things that I was worried about. I can't remember. Honestly, I can't remember. Alright, so we're pressuring their base. Even in Bull, you can build up these stacks, so when he's rolling around, just dodge the roll and land your shots. Get those stacks up. You'll see we're going to make him do a lot of damage. He's down to half HP just from that pop again. That Jin's mark is so strong. And again, I'm standing at the back of my teammates. I'm having them, I'm basically using them as shields, and I'm just spraying from the back there. making sure that they get those stacks off on the enemy. So that's the vital thing that you guys need to remember, is you're not a frontliner. Yes, you can build them for frontline if you want, obviously, but with this build that I'm using now, look at the escape that I have there. I'll get away on like freaking low HP, 10%, less than 10%, 5% HP maybe. Alright, we get to another lane, start pushing out. I do have my ult available, so I can help engage anywhere on the map. That's a good thing about this hero, is you don't have to be with your team. You can be anywhere and you can join the fights at any time. We do notice that there is a hero close by, and over here, so I think too late I decide let's fight him. And you'll see I did use my scarabs, I did use everything I could, but at the moment I left him. I thought he might pop there and he didn't, and then the bleed effect just gets me the dot of that bleed. So unfortunate there, but I gotta show you guys everything, right? Here we have another great engagement. They ping out that Shiv is on the way with the urn, and Shiv, we all know Shiv is a problem in the later game. So a nice little tornado lift. He rushes out at me, but I've got like 8 stacks on him, and I just make him go poop again. Alright, now we do have Vampiric Spirit, but I'm rather gonna go base, make sure that I get out of dodge. Over here you'll see we've got quite a lot of people dead here. Don't know what the guy was doing there. Why did he lift me? I thought I might lift Viscous there, but I've missed completely. And then we go over onto the Haze. Now here I did get the silence. So remember earlier on I wasn't sure. I did get the silence eventually. Smart, right? You know, I make smart choices sometimes. But here we go. We've got to get rid of all these Guardians. I'm going to get back to my team. I don't want to be in that base alone too much. I want to play from behind my teammates. I want to make sure that I can use them as a human shield for the most part. If I see there's someone that I can easily take on, I will. Or like here, I can harass from far because that guy Shiv has a shotgun. He's not going to do much to me at that distance. I just want to build up my stack, get his HP low, and then I see Mo and Krill go in, and I'm like, oh, that's my partner. Me and him, we can do shit. So I reloaded at the wrong time here, but I do land the tornado to lift up some enemies, help them out. We get the kill assist on Pocket, and now back out again and start spraying from fair. Mo and Krill is pretty tanky. He can be in there, not me. So I'm going to stay out here and just spray, get the stacks up. But I have to say it again, this Mo and Krill was freaking amazing. This guy played really, really well. Good amounts of damage coming from him. I think he did the most damage in the game, if I'm not mistaken, for this game. But yeah, more assists, and it's just because of ricochet. It's just that my bullets are popping all over the place. Here, I wait for the right timing. I do get the lift, even though I crashed into the wall there. And the lift allows us to get some stacks up. But I do think he escapes, if I'm not mistaken. He's going to go in. No, he pops. Alright, we got just enough stacks to make him pop there. So you can see how crazy this abilities are, dude. That Jin's mark is just too good. Alright, the rest of it is quite easy. We get more kills, or assists at least, and then everyone's dead. Focus the patron, and it goes down. So that's just the way I build this guy. It's a lot of burst damage, get like a lot of stacks of the Jin's mark on him, and it's a mixture of gun damage and spirit damage to make the Jin pop. And have a look here. You can see, obviously, Mo and Krill did the most, but I'm not far behind him on those stats, right? I'm not far behind him, so try this build out. Tell me if I can do it better, if you can do it better. Let me know. I want to have a look. I want to find out from you guys what is the best way to build Mirage.